Hold up. Think we're good. All right. We're set on the YouTube. Now let's go over the news we got for today. I'm head out done for the day. W. Adrian, bro. Take care. All right. So today, this is the news we got so far. Pre-market, we had 8:30 a.m. news. 5:30 because I'm Eastern time. Pacific time. But 8:30 a.m. pre-market news. We had PC price index, whatever. Doesn't seem like we had too much of a move from there. Right, 5:30 for me. And then at 10 a.m. we have consumer sentiment. That could probably cause a shift and like pretty strong move in the market. So we're gonna stay tuned for that. But other than that, we're gonna mainly focus on taking our trades outside of that news event. Excuse me, shit. So I'm on gold. Hey, if gold's better for you, Adrian, go use gold. But yeah, we have 10 a.m. news, and that's the only thing we'll be worrying about. Other than that, we have a really strong bearish bias for the day. You guys can already tell. Clear lower highs and lower lows. It seems like there is only a clear setup right here on this continuation. Wow, beautiful. Oh, but I think this got stopped out at break even. This trade got stopped out at break even right here. But then you get a re-entry on this next counter that closed out after tapping in again. And then this one, 1-to-1 is right here. It never went 1-to-1 in profit. Or actually it did on this candle. Maybe it went up and then back down. So this probably hit take profit as well. Nice 3 RR. Yeah, but we have a pretty strong bearish bias for today. So we're going to be leaning towards that. What's up, Rita? What time is it? What's the time for you right now? Jordan, it's 6:25 a.m. We got 5 minutes left till market opens, so we'll just relax a little bit and then wait till market opens. How many contracts do you normally do per trade? Anywhere from 1 to 3 minis blue cap, but it also depends on the prop firm you're working with. If you're working with certain prop firms that have a scaling rule, you're going to be limited to only 1 mini until you reach a certain amount of profit on your account. So I usually trade anywhere from 1 to 3 minis, but I'm probably going to up it to 5 minis because some of these trades are really small stop loss size. I can go heavier in and risk heavier size. So I won't rush it only. Or the go. What's up, Ali? Have you ever used a static account? No, I haven't. I know Apex offers a static account. It is interesting, but I haven't necessarily used it. Static, difference between static and full AUG. Static has the drawdown, literally just static. It doesn't trail. So I think it was like 625 drawdown, right? I don't remember honestly what it was for Apex, but the drawdown is static. Like it stays the same amount no matter what. It doesn't trail. So for example, if your static drawdown is $1,000 on a, for example, 100K account, that means your drawdown is at $99,000. So even if you go up $1,000, it still stays at 99,000. It doesn't move at all. That's all it means. Go up with my brother. I trade for my phone. Trade view after that. All right, Rita. I know you got funded today or yesterday. Make sure, keep it chill. Risk management. Don't force anything. Just imagine you're trading a demo account. Obviously, don't trade it like bullshit, but imagine you're trading a demo account and trying to hone in on your skill. You got it, bro. But we got a lot of momentum to the downside here. I don't know what happened, but I like to see this low get taken out so that we can continue and take more trades to the downside, ideally. Other than that, everything looks valid. I'm happy to take a bearish play because we're pretty strong on the short-term downtrend on 30-second and the 1 minute. What's up, Saf? When I get market open trade, it usually works most of the time due to high volatility. I've seen that on the backtest. Fire. Maybe then those are like your high probability trades. Just make sure you actually have data on that and it's not just like a few trades that happened. Price dropping quite a bit. Market's not even open. Yeah, I hope we get some more volatility around market open. That'll be nice. Let me get some W plays. All right, there we go. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Breakdown to the downside. Now, what's up, Zabuza? What's up, Liwak? I've been shit so bad. All right. Oh, what do you think? When does Apex offer a discount again? They're probably gonna offer it They're probably gonna do some crazy discount for 4th of July. I'm just guessing they'll probably drop another 80 or 90% for 4th of July. So, right now, we low-key want to be careful because we just tapped into this right here. I don't usually get setups this early in the day. Okay, never mind. Invalidated right there. We were close to getting a setup because, look, we're really strong bearish to the downside, and we wicked this. We broke the swing low that we wanted to break, and then we wicked above. We wicked the green SMA, but then we broke it. So, again, gonna need this bad boy to come rippy down to this swing low now for me to get an opportunity to enter. And yeah, boys. Does P8 move exactly like NQ indexes? I mean, this is NQ. What do you mean NQ indexes? This is NQ index. This is the NQ indice. Rita, you banged? Let's go, W Rita, bro. W Rita, bro. Locked in. Okay, so we did break this low now. Now we're open to a retracement and continuation. As in the stock. Yeah, it moves the exact same. The NQ index is the NASDAQ index, which is the QQQ stock. That's going to move exactly like that NASDAQ NQ. There might be slight price discrepancies here and there, just like how there is between NQ and MNQ. But other than that, it's pretty much the exact same because that represents the NASDAQ. What's up, Robert? What's up, Sosi? But yeah, we're waiting for a tap now into the green and red SMA. TP will be at the swing low, so let's see if we can get that here. We only have news at 10 a.m., guys, so we want to be careful around 10 a.m. to take news, but we're nowhere near that right now. We're fine. What's up, Brocco? We doing good. How you doing, man? Yeah, QQQ. Wait. I'm doing a separate chart. Yeah, QQQ is a stock. Wait, am I doing it right? I don't know if you can see on TradingView, but yeah, QQQ is a stock, yeah. If you go on any stockbroker, it's that. Yeah, see, this is a stock because it closes at, for me, 12:59, which is 1 o'clock, which is 4 Eastern time, which is when the stock market closes, and it opens at 6:30. If I put extended hours. Yeah, this is the stock. QQQ, the NASDAQ data, that's the stock. Moves exactly the same, but that's for trading stocks, not for futures. Doing good. Nice weather. Nice weather here, and they always feel good. Where are you from? But yeah, boys, we kind of broke this red SMA. I'm gonna need this bad boy to rip it back down. Continue, pull back up here. Break the swing low. You guys already know. Come on. Every time we break it, we need to come back to swing low and then break it again. See Hunter was trading options. No, I didn't see how. I didn't see. I saw he sent a message, but I didn't see. Let me see the trading chat. What he said. What's up, Helic? Blake, where's his chat? I can't find it. Oh, I see. This guy was doing 0 DTE contracts. Degen activities. I'm from Bosnia, but live in Austria. Fire. Do you have to pay activation fee for every new account? Yeah, it's for every new account. Every new account is individual. After 10 minutes, I was able to activate them. Fire. Are you super confident in this strat? Nah, I'm not confident at all. Not confident. No, of course I'm super confident. So if a blow and buy a new account, yeah, exactly, Leo. Every PA account is gonna cost a $140 activation fee, or if they have a discount, then it'll be cheaper. But currently, 140. Oh yeah, 20 accounts at 90%, but then the activation fee hits. Or I carry with a demo account. I don't think you can. I'm not sure. Uh, yeah, there's no way. Maybe if you right click it, and maybe I think you can press like delete account or something. Or in anything right now? Nah, JP. I'm waiting for price to come break the swing low. Potentially, if you want to move bullish, we got to make some more movement to the upside for me to want to take a bullish trade. So we got to be above the 1 minute as well. The price has to be above the 1 minute 200 EMA as well. This light blue line up here. That's what I'm waiting for right now. Showing soft for this. No, you're good, Blue Cap. I'm just messing around. If I joke around about your question, I'm just messing around. But there's no stupid questions. The only stupid question is the one that you don't ask. So if you have any question, maybe even if I talked about it 100 times, ask it again. If it still doesn't make sense. Sound like a uni teacher. I mean, I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher now. I'm so confused. Why does my chart look different to yours on the 1 minute time frame? I'm on the 30-second. Wait. Saf, you have delayed data, dude. Look at the top left of your screen next to the word where it says CME and the blue dot. You have 10 minutes delayed data. So your chart is showing 10 minutes behind. That's because you don't have real-time data. It costs $7 a month, or if you have a funded account or any sort of prop challenge account, you can connect your account, log into it, and it will give you live data for free. Oh, a lot of new people here. Yeah, I like to see that. I like to see the new people here. Welcome in. All about education, live trading, building a community, learning, and having fun along the process. Or what's the highest trade win streak you went on? Do you think it feels take profits at 1-to-1 R? For 1-to-1 R, I think the longest trade win streak I've had was 9 wins. 9 wins. Which is pretty sick. Can you copy trades different prop firms account on it? Yeah, Ninja Trader, if you use the Replicanto copier, trade copier, which is the one I use, you can copy multiple prop firms as well. You can copy if you have more than 2 prop firms, even like as many as you want. Yeah, exactly. Thick payouts after 9 winning trades. Depending on what's it called? The prop though. Some props are a little different. The Thinkorswim has free live data. Can't trade on it though. Yeah, that's the thing. When would you look to enter? So honestly, I'm waiting for us to hold. I want to see price hold above the 200 EMA on the 1 minute time frame. Right now we're below it. You guys can see this light blue line, and I want to see it hold above on the 30-second time frame. Okay, I want to see that as well. Once we do that, I can happily take a bullish trade if we get a pullback to the pullback to the SMA lines. Other than that, for a bearish trade, the same kind of thesis still stands. I want to see this, or same kind of plan stays. I want to see this pull down all the way to the swing low and then retrace, and then we'll take an entry. How do you use the 5 minute time frame? The 5 minute time frame I just kind of use to get a glimpse of like what does the bigger picture look like real quick, so I can see. All right, are we in a higher time frame downtrend or uptrend? Like we're in a higher time frame uptrend, but honestly that doesn't really matter to me. I'm kind of focusing more on like this recent time. But yeah, because we're scalping in and out of positions like within 3 candles, dude. It doesn't really matter to me what the bigger time frame does, because my move happens in 3 candles, so it's not necessarily like important to me. From my experience, like, you don't need to. If I really wanted to, I can just zoom out over here on the 1 minute time frame and see, but sometimes I just don't feel like it, so I just look at the 5 minute time frame. But yeah, right now we're kind of holding around the 200 EMA. We want to kind of break above or break below and see if we can get some nice direction here. Is the alligator indicator available on FX replay? Yeah, it is. It's the same thing. Williams alligator. Just make sure the settings are the same. What would you do if you're in my position, finished watching all your YouTube video playlist, and I have 150 capital trade with right now? Should I paper trade and buy? No, you should backtest. If you haven't opened the FX replay account and backtested, you should go and backtest a strategy that you want to trade and see how it works, and if you're able to trade it profitably in the backtest. If you are, great. If not, analyze your trades in the backtest, and then from there on go forward and make adjustments, and then you can. Oh yeah, if you want to trade my strat, then yeah, you can. But I'd still recommend backtest just to get the hang of things and kind of work on also building your own strat too. But you could just trade my strategy as well. If you want to do my strategy, I would say you could do paper trading for a little bit and then go for a funded. Obviously, yeah, you're going to end up using all your capital, but like that's why just having that extra source of income or kind of cushion will help you a lot. And to not like worry or stress about the funded account, since you're going to put a good chunk of your money in there. Yeah, that would be the route for like building your own strategy, Saf. How long would you recommend to paper trade? Anywhere from like a week to 2 months max. No more than 2 months. Once you start to see you're able to follow your rules properly, you're not making bullshit psychology mistakes, you know your strategy's rules, you're staying disciplined to it, and you have proper risk management, proper risk management strategy. You're not randomly entering positions. You're not going 5 minis on one trade and then 2 micros on another trade. You know why your position size is the way it is. And that's about it. Once you have that, you're good. You can move on to funded. Okay, we're slowly breaking above here. Again, we got news, 10 a.m. news in 15 minutes, so you want to kind of be careful of that. We need to get away from these all-time highs. Shit's hard to trade my strat. I know, Blake. Nah, poor Blake. Oh, voice crack. There's no psychology in paper. That's also true. That's also true. That's why, like, I say you shouldn't stay on funded for too long. What's it called? You shouldn't stay on funded not funded. You shouldn't stay on demo for too long, because you need to also learn having the psychology of having money on the line. If you don't go and trade with something where there's money on the line, then you're never going to build that psychology. Because let's say you hone it on demo for like months, which is what I did. I honed it on demo for like 6 to 8 months. I thought I was like OP at trading. I went to a live account because I was trading options at the time. I was on options paper trading. So I paper trade options. After 6 to 8 months, I went on to live trading on options. I got cooked. I didn't get cooked. Well, I was like around break even. I never made any progress. But after a few months, after a little while, about like 5 months, I switched to funded and futures and haven't turned back since. Or would you say that in trading you can only be profitable in the long run if you develop your own strategy? That's actually a good point. Yeah, that would be the case, because also, guys, you have to understand, I'm not going to be trading the same strategy every single day for the rest of my life, right? You guys have already seen me make tweaks to the strategy here and there, little by little, kind of adapting to the market or making adjustments if necessary. And if you guys want to be able to understand why I make the mistakes, and so you guys can do it yourselves, if there may be a point in time where maybe I don't live trade anymore, maybe I don't want to be public about like all my trading or maybe how much I make, Maybe I go private. Like, I'm not saying I will probably. I probably won't do that in the near future, but there is probably a time where I'm going to be doing that. If let's say I don't even trade anymore, and you guys still want to trade, in order for you guys to know how to properly adapt your strategies and build your strategies so you can maintain your profitability, you need to learn how to build a strategy on your own, which is why I teach that in my mentorship program mainly. So you guys can become sustained, or you can sustain yourselves as an independent, confident trader. All right, bro. What language are y'all speaking? Why y'all speaking a different language in my chat, bro? Only English allowed, or else you're getting banned. No, I'm just kidding. They're saying Oro sucks. Okay, bet. Robert, Helig, both getting banned. I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding. Look at that one friend looks like this. That's Amir. No, that's Hunter. Wait, where is Hunter? Bro's not here this morning. Oh, he's on his trip. I forgot. He's on a trip to Nashville. I forgot. I swear it says you Aro. That actually is me. Got the same haircut and everything. All right. If this candle can stay above. Okay. We're kind of tapping into here. Don't really like this movement, but it's not bad for the entry. It follows the rules. If we close our candle above the 200 EMA on the 1 minute time frame, I'll take this trade. So we're kind of closing it above. Don't really like this, but yeah, I'm going to try that out. Really light. Just because we're in chop, it's not the best. So you want to be careful. Target is a 1-to-1 because that's the furthest past the swing high. Damn, that was a very quick stop out. Okay. That was a quick stop out on that trade. But it was... Oh, wait. Okay. 1 minute time frame ended up not closing on that. We should have waited for that 1 minute close on this. It looked like it was closing above it, but it wasn't closed fully. It's okay. Good thing that was a small loss. The 1 minute time frame looked like it was closing, but I forgot the 30-second time frame was closed, and there's 30 seconds left for the 1 minute to close. Does FX replay allow you to paper trade? FX replay, I mean, yeah, FX replay allows you to practice like the demo trading and whatnot. So through backtesting, it's almost like demo trading, but you're not demo. You can't trade the live market. Yeah, I really don't like this chop. Let's see price kind of break this swing high if we can for a bullish trade. Not really happy with this trade personally. I thought the 1 minute candle closed green, but it didn't close green. It looked like it was closing green because I was focused on the 30-second closing candle, but the 1 minute candle still had 30 more seconds. So that's what we need to pay attention to. If we want to look at the 1 minute, make sure the 1 minute candle is also closing. Don't be yourself. What's your opinion on the Golf R? On the Golf R? Which one was that again? What was the difference between the regular and the R? All drive versus front drive. They're not bad. I don't really like how they look. They look like they look like too small. They're clean and they sound cool, but What's up, Des? They remind me of the GR Corolla. I'm not gonna lie. Would you guys take the GR Corolla or the Golf Golf R? Market's ass. Yeah, market's ass. Okay, as soon as you say that, it just starts pumping. No, the GR Corolla looks more aggressive. Yeah, but they're both ugly though. I wouldn't take either. Finna watch Squid Game. Yeah, we just have a lot of noise like right now. We're really like just chopping up in this entire area. If we can make a stronger uptrend, that'll be nicer. Also, guys, we did hit 1,000 members like a few days ago, but I haven't set up the rules for the giveaway. I've been seeing which like way I want to structure it. So over the weekend, I'll probably have the giveaway structured. I'll announce the details either over the weekend or on the live call on Monday. So stay tuned for that. If you guys want to participate in the giveaway, it will be a 50K challenge account. So if you guys want a challenge account, lock in, and I'll give the details about it. Oral mistress is crazy. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is a valid setup, but I'm just not gonna take it. I don't want to take this setup like around this what's it called, chop area, but this would be that trade. And of course, it flies to TP. It would be TP 1-to-1 probably. Yeah. Yep. Of course, that hits take profit. Just wait for the 30-minute. Yeah. Okay. Now we're getting some movement. Banked on that. Yeah, that was pretty valid. It's just I was just thinking about news coming up, and we're still in this chop. Would have got out before news, yeah. Did you dream about the... Okay, Jesus Christ. We have news in 4 minutes, not now. I don't know why it's fucking going crazy. Did you dream about the 1.2K per account you coulda, woulda, shoulda had yesterday? I actually did, CR. You're right on that. Butt hurt. I was lying down on my bed. I couldn't sleep. I was contemplating life about how I just missed 1.2K on that trade. How I shoulda, coulda, woulda taken it yesterday. Or when NQ was listed for trading futures, brother, probably like decades ago before I was even born. I don't know the exact date, honestly. Now I'm curious, since you asked that question. I honestly don't. Oh, launched 1999. It says it launched 1999. Yeah. How do you trade high capital personal accounts when you get messed over by spreads and commissions, etc., etc.? You just have to adjust you have to first find a broker that gives like better spreads and better commission. Forex definitely not gonna work. Definitely not gonna be your go-to. Futures probably a lot better. Options, eh. But yeah, you want to kind of find the broker that gives like that good spreads and slippage, and see if the scalping strategy works. If it doesn't work because the spreads and fills are too tight, or maybe you just have to adjust according to that. You adjust based off, you take trades based off your entry, or you do your analysis based off where you got in. Like for example, let's say I got filled like right here. I'm gonna do my analysis. Like if it's really far away from where my thing is, I'm gonna do my analysis based on that. If it's like not that optimal. But most of the time on futures, especially with props, you get filled really close to where your entry is. What's the point in even buying the S&P future, bro? Like, actually, no, I take that back. The point is for mainly, apparently, it's for hedge funds and whatever to hedge their positions against their option calls and puts that are on the actual stock. Have you tested strat on ES? No, I haven't. I have not. Yeah, I know the hedge funds and all these like big funds use the futures to potentially hedge their positions against their main positions on the options of the S&P 500 or NASDAQ. Someone's on the chart close. I'm getting bored. Nah, screw you. Getting bored of my charts is crazy. Just because you said that, I'm banning you. All right. I like how we're getting some nice trend to the upside here. We can definitely get some valid setups here. Now all we need to do is get a nice juicy pullback. That's about it. Also, we did have another entry on the 1 minute time frame as well, which is cool to see. I'm kind of eyeballing this variation of the strategy on the 1 minute time frame that I feel like is better than the main AroTrades settings. And it's been cooking, I'm not gonna lie. Or also, how much does commission eat from your profits? Like what percentage of your average profit trade? I think it's about like I don't know the exact amount. Honestly, I don't even keep track of the commissions, but I think it's like $2 or $4 round. I think it's like $2 round trip on NinjaTrader, or either $4 round trip on NinjaTrader, and then I think there's like broker fees as well, exchange fees as well that are like 100% there, aside from the broker fees, and yeah. Yeah, there is news right now, but it's just 10 a.m. By the time we get to a pullback point, it'll be like 10:05. Don't trade emotions, won't go anywhere. 100%. The stinky first trade I took is the reason why I'm break even. Screw you, NQ. I feel like changing colors on your chart makes it more profitable. All right. Just because you said that, I'm going to have to kick you. No, I'm just kidding. But I used to have like a light color background. I don't like the light color backgrounds. It's just too like. Just cook with the Orb W Lewok. I know, bro. Daryl was killing it this month, bro. He had a crazy good like run with his winners. Rita, you gotta be crazy with those colors, bro. How are you looking at the white and black candles and it's not hurting your eyes? Once you go black, you never go back. Okay. It's kind of crazy because if you have a tight stop, then your 1-to-1 arc needs to become 1 to 0.5. Yeah, exactly. That's why you gotta, if you get a bad fill, you gotta go based off of your, or if you want, you can go based off of that. If you get a bad fill normally, like often, then you gotta go based off of your entry, because that'll be better. If you see it really, really cooks you on fills all the time, then you gotta go based off that. If you really want actual kind of realistic data. Their city is almost a millionaire. Hey, I'm not gonna say too much. Is it true? I'm not gonna say too much, but once you go black, you never nothing. Late any setups or not? Not Maj. We got 2 setups so far. This first one, was a user error on my fault. This shouldn't have been a loss because it was a what's it called? I was waiting for the 1 minute to hold above it. It looked like the 1 minute was holding above it, but then the 30-second candle closed as a valid entry, but the 1 minute time frame was not closed yet. There was still another 30 seconds left, and I wanted the 1 minute time frame to close above the 200 EMA, which we weren't. It looked like we were because the 30-second closed, but the 1 minute didn't. Next one was this trade that I didn't take, but I think some of y'all probably took. I know Zabuza took it. But yeah, I didn't take this trade because I didn't want to catch another trade in this chop. But yeah, this opportunity right here. But I should have just honestly followed the strat, trusted the strategy. We did make some momentum build up over here, so it could have been a sign that we wanted to break out. Other than that, those are the 2 setups for today. There was one before, but not valid because of EMA. Yeah, that's the thing. We want to make sure 30-second and the 1 minute are both above the 200 EMA 100%. Right? That's it. Like closed above the 200 EMA. That's it. Yeah, there wasn't anything else. Like this one, obviously this worked, but this isn't aligning with the rules because it's below the 200 EMA. And that's about it. No, there's only one bad kind of loss today, and unfortunately I took that one. See, that's a bad trade. When I say bad loss, this is a bad loss because I didn't necessarily follow all the rules and I lost the trade. Right? Why didn't I follow the rules? Because I thought that the 1 minute was closing, but it still had 30 seconds left, even though the 30-second closed valid. So I didn't fully pay attention to that, and we ended up dumping and not closing above the 200 EMA, and then that ended up, going straight to stop loss. So don't think like, oh, some people see this and they're like, oh, my strategy sucks, it doesn't work, but it's just literally an execution error. This shouldn't have been a trade we took. This one, pretty valid. Honestly, we did kind of break out this chop by breaking past the swing high and getting some thick candles now instead of just back and forth candles. So this would be more so a valid trade. I would say it's okay to take. Or I get you need both momentum candle. No, you don't need momentum candle, honestly. You don't need it. Wasn't that loss you took valid because 30-second close bullish? No, I do need both. On the 1 minute time frame, I need to see price only. I just need to see price above the 200 EMA. That's it. What I don't need is I don't need the slope of the SMA of the EMA 200 EMA to go in the direction I want to trade in. I gotta hop off. I'll send my next trades on the PNL channel. W reader, bro. No over trading. Took his trade for the day. That's valid. Wrapping up Friday. Fire. But hopefully we can get a pullback here. Looks like we might be ready to get a pullback here. I'm not gonna lie. Same 1 win, I'm out. Have a good weekend, everybody. Take care, Liwak. Have a good weekend, brother. Okay, we just got live on the TikTok as well, just so we can be streaming on there too. Yeah, still big gap up, pullback. Yeah, pullback will probably happen eventually, so we could definitely see that right here. Target will be like up here. Stop loss wherever it is. So we'll be ready for that one. We have a lot of strength right now, which is solid. Okay, maybe we didn't want to pull back there. Maybe we could pull back here. We have a lot of strength. You guys can already tell just from how far we're holding away from the SMAs. This is called a strong trend, right? Just no kind of even retracing back to the green SMA, and we're just pushing. Is execution error normal or common? Normal and common, or is it once in a while? For me, I would say it's once in a while, but you know, it depends person to person. Right? If you're making execution errors, but when I say execution errors, I mean like accidentally breaking one of your rules. When or maybe just breaking your rules. That's what I mean when I say execution error. When you break one of your rules, or make a mistake. I honestly, I think execution error is different than like a regular human error. Execution error is when you, like, I don't know, accidentally press sell instead of buy, or press like some other thing. Or you don't enter with the right contract when you planned, whatever. But specifically like human errors, maybe I would say then that probably should happen like once in a while, but depends person to person. Right through 800s. 800 psych level. Dude, do these psych levels actually work? I used to trade. That was the first strategy that I learned. These like psych levels. But I don't trade. Obviously, I don't trade levels. But that was like the first strategy I traded. Okay, hold on. We got a fat retracement here. We gotta lock in real quick. We didn't touch the estimates there, but see if maybe we can get a nice move here. And you're gonna want to run without giving us an entry or something? Come on. Hello? Buddy, hello? Come down a little bit more. Trade by users doesn't work. Ready for chat. Sell the cat. Alright, we tapped in there, boys. We tapped in there. So, what are we gonna wait for now? A green candle closing out. Right, we are above the 200 EMA on the 1 minute time frame. Of course, all of the time frames are pretty much uptrending, so it's pretty good to see. Take profit will probably be up here. Let's see based on where we get our entry. Stop loss down there, and we'll see what we get. All right, I'm in that. Good entry. TP is going to be placed, I think, 1-to-1 RR. Yeah. 1-to-1 at 22,819. Okay. Now, let this bad boy run. Not touching it. Doing what it's got to do. All right? That's it. Let it play out. Let it do its thing. You don't get emotional if it's heavy in drawdown. You don't get emotional if it goes in your favor and then reverses against you. Anything could happen. You just let it be. The moment you get into your emotions and you change the position or you tweak it because you feel like something else could happen, that's when you mess up and you become an L trader. All right, let's see what happens with this trade. Yeah, let it cook. Unlucky. Wait, CR. Oh, you have different. I think you're using their modified version. All right, come on. Let's keep pushing, baby. Keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. There we go. Bang, baby. Quick as hell. Let's go. Give me a W in the chat if y'all took that. Come on, baby. Banged on that one. Let's run it up, team. Let's go. W's for everyone who clicked on that. With the team. Let's go. And the TikTok. Instant. Instant, brother. That's how we do it here. That's how we do it, baby. Let him cook. Yes, sir. W. Hey, Abu cooked on those PAs. Fire. Love to see that. Nice, team. Let's get it. This valid trade hit amazing. Beautiful. Beautiful. W. Slip TP higher. Yeah, we like got a burst. It's like everyone bought at the same like time, bro. Oh, it's funny. Overall, yeah, I'm green now. This trade was bigger, and I did go heavier size because this is a lot. We had a lot of strength. I went in heavier size, and this trade is bigger, so it's beautiful. We moved the market, guys. We moved the market. 250 profit. W user. I'm W user. All right. If we do get another potential move, we can 100% get that as well. I entered the candle 10, 1510. How come you didn't enter on that? Where? Let's see. 1510. Because this black candle didn't touch. With the settings that I have, it hasn't touched it. You see? Maybe if I look at MNQ, maybe it touched it, but I'm not looking at MNQ. I'm not basing it off of MNQ. Let me see. What are my settings on this? Yeah, on MNQ touched it, but on NQ it hasn't touched it. Oh, setup. Yeah, we got another setup forming. Come on. ×2. Can we get it ×2 in this bad boy? See, we're kind of fading out the strength. We're not as strong anymore. But if we do get this candle closed, you're the GOAT, bro. W, Julian. Appreciate you. Let's see if we can get a potential setup here as well. Which it is look like it's forming, so... Be ready, boys. All right. I'm in off that. Stop loss at the low. TP at the swing high. And we just let this bad boy play out. All right. Again, same as yesterday. I mean, not yesterday. Same as the last trade. Right? It can be loss. It can be win. We're not going to worry about it. We're just going to keep doing what you got to do. Apply the rules, and it is what it is. In drawdown right now, so we'll just let it be. Good luck. Hope it slaps. Yeah, hopefully it slaps. Love you, bro. Another win. Take the same trade. Love. Just saw fire, bro. Yeah, this one's inching towards stop loss, so be ready to get out if it does hit stop loss. But it didn't hit yet, so don't get out early. See there, that one was a stop out. This is why you gotta have your limit orders. So you get in and out quick. And you don't have to worry about closing it. So this one happened to be a stop out. Valid loss. Right? These 3 trades should be the 3 trades that we take for the day. This one, this one, this one, this one. Optimal trading day would be this win, this one, and this win. This first trade, execution error. Second one, that one's more likely a valid setup. This one, valid setup. This one, valid setup. That's all there is, right? Following the rules is all that matters. See you next week. Enough for the day. Take care, bud. But yeah, see, we also invalidated the setup right there. We're going to need price to come back all the way up here. Break past the swing high for me to want to continue back. You know, I've noticed I didn't take that, but when there's a back-to-back trade, the second one doesn't work. Okay, I haven't noticed that personally, but Because I think there's been times where I've taken back-to-back trades and it worked as well. But honestly, if that's something that you've noticed, then 100% you can implement it as well. I personally haven't like focused on that, so I haven't noticed it, but you can definitely check it out. But we're probably going to slowly drop volatility here because 10, 15, 10, 20, that's when we kind of lose a little bit. With the E-mini, it's $20 per point. Yeah, it's $20 per point, blue cap. Yeah, Dino, you should definitely like either test it out or as you're like trading it, like kind of note it down or journal it somewhere so you can look back after many times that it's happened, whether you should take the second one or no. Volatility is always shit show. Yeah, it is kind of low volatility. Arjun, do you use bookmap? No, I don't use Cav. I've used bookmap before to like very little, but I've never really like in depth used it as like a full strategy. Because like the thing is, even though it does show you like order flow and where the orders are at, it's not always gonna be respected still, and you don't see the other orders that like the banks put on the dark pools and whatever. It only shows you like the existing orders. So it's like I don't know. I haven't implemented it fully to like build a full strategy out of it like before, so you can definitely try. Sorry, trade. Stop spreading light. Okay, Black Biden, bro. You said the same bullshit the other day. We literally just took this. Bro. But yeah, look at that. L volatility. And now it will be better. Probably, but I'm going to probably have to hop off around then. Have a good weekend, or I'll see you Monday. Take care, David. Yeah, volatility is back around that time. Can you show your settings for Williams Alligator? Yeah, I got you. It's the same settings I think Ali you had, but yeah, it's not the default settings on TradingView. These are the settings. Right, and if you wanna you can screenshot this or like save them right now, or you can in the trading chat in the pin section is there as well. Yeah, it's what Robert sent. But yeah, see if we can get maybe one more opportunity, and then I'll probably wrap it up because got to dip out a little bit early. If we can push up here. But if we decide to drop and come all the way back down, then we're going to hop off because there's no way we're going to get all the way down here. By the time we get down here, it's going to take forever. No, it is crazy, Daniel. I've been seeing MNQ move very different than NQ for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why it's the case, but like this is a lot closer to, actually not really, but the movements are a little bit different. Like not even a little bit, like decently different. Got out $30, I guess. They're moving the market. What you do about not now, Jordan? Because we need to break past this swing high. Since we've pulled back too strong, we need to break past this swing high. If we decide to drop further, I might just call it a day, because this probably not going to get a nice move anymore since we're retraced pretty strong. STE rejection. I took a trade that R didn't get an NQ and I took an L. What do you think odds are we take out the... I don't know what the odds are. I can't tell you the odds. But what I do know just from experience, bro, is not... I'm not, you're right. But what I've seen is usually around this time we end up chopping up a little bit, just normally. Usually, so doesn't mean it's going to. Nice plan to just trade for about an hour and a half max. Yeah, that's the plan. Hour and a half max. Up to me 20K my starting amount. Like starting amount, I would say a few $100. 5 years ago. 4.5, 5 years ago. Back to MQ, NQ. Not NQ, Maj. Not MNQ. Yeah, we're dumping, guys. I think we might wrap it up for me, since we're gonna require to come all the way back up here for a bullish trade. Could get that, but I'm not gonna be on it for much longer. Bearish trade, we're gonna need this thingy to rip it down all the way back down here. But yeah, TikTok again, if you're not already in the community, go join up in there. It's currently free. It's probably gonna be paid in the near future, but if you guys are not already in there, go tune into it, watch us trade live, be part of the community, and take advantage of all the education in there. All right, I'll catch you boys in the Discord. All right, if you guys want to join, it's in the link in my bio in the link tree and the AroTrades Discord community. All right, I'll see y'all in there. Have a great weekend, everybody. Stay blessed. Take care, man. Discord. I'll practice fire. Backtesting 10 years of MNQ. How are you backtesting 10 years, brother? Hunter's on vacation. He's not going to be on today. Take care, Ecliptic. All right, Discord. Everybody, have a beautiful, amazing weekend. I will catch you boys and girls on Monday. And I'll give you guys some more details about the giveaway that's going on. Along with that, yeah, I'll set that all up over the weekend, so we can have that set up over the coming weekend. Have time for you guys to apply and, enter in the giveaway for a chance to win a beautiful challenge account. All right. I'll catch you guys Monday. Stay blessed, you guys. Put in that work. Use this weekend time to reflect on your analysis, on your trades, and see how you performed. Which prop? I don't know yet, but probably it's going to be the main one, Apex and Top Step for now. But yeah, I'll have to see more about that if I'm going to include other prop firms as well, because I don't really know much about the other prop firms, like their full rule structure and everything, Or just, all right, buddy. But yeah, guys, stay blessed. Have an amazing weekend. Put in that work. You guys know exactly what you need to be doing and exactly what you need to work on. Put in that work. The more you put in, the more you're going to get out over time, right? It's not going to be linear. You'll make the progress. Just give it time. Put in that work. You'll eventually get it, all right? Stay blessed, guys. I'll catch you guys Monday. Have an amazing weekend, all right? Peace out, everybody. YouTube, wrapping it up here. Peace out, team. Oh, shoot. Hold up.